my God, that is a ton of money. Drives me crazy. Not in a good way. $25. I make my 3+ sources of income. If you're like me, you really like these kinds of videos. They're so fun. Or maybe I'm just nosy. And I've seen a few of them. $30,000 a month, $16,000 a day, $7,916 every single 24 hours. Damn! I want to be a millionaire. I am not hating on the amount of money they make. In this video, what I'm hoping to do is give you some inspiration and give you something to aspire to, because it's a smaller dollar amount, more attainable to reach than say $30,000 a month. Just to start. You have to start somewhere, and it is okay to start exactly where you're at. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I do, and also about the one income stream that absolutely drives me nuts every time I hear influencers talk about it, what they should say instead. You're not gonna wanna miss this. We're getting started right now. I bet you all wanna be nosy and know how much I bring in extra every month. I don't make $16,000 a day. I don't make $30,000 a month, not yet. I make $2,625 in extra income every single month. 65% of self-made millionaires had at least 3 income streams or more. 45% had 4 income streams, and 29% had 5 income streams. The thing that I love the most about numbers is that it tells you a story. Looking at the statistics, it's telling me that if you have an income stream of at least 3 sources or more, you have a higher probability of becoming a millionaire. Now, it's not guaranteed, but it's highly likely. And what I've learned personally is that you do need to have additional sources of income just in case one source goes down. For example, if you lose your full-time job, you have other sources of income that you can pull from. Speaking of full-time job, I am still working full-time. That is my main source of income. Now, I'm not including this as my extra sources of income, so I'm gonna move forward and talk about the first source of income that I have, and that is having a side business. I travel a lot for my job. When 2020 hit, travel stopped. That means that I lost 4 figures worth of income every single month that I needed to replace somehow. My husband and I had just bought our house in 2019, and I was feeling super squeezed. Surprise, I am starting a business in 2020. But honestly, it was amazing. It was the best decision I'd ever made, and the people that I've met along the way have been so impactful. Holy crap, I started rambling and I didn't even tell you what I do. So I started a side business as a bookkeeper because my background is in accounting and auditing. And I thought, you know, I think I'd be really good at it. I hit the jackpot with my clients. And what makes me feel so fulfilled as a business owner is that I get to watch my clients grow. We strategize and we talk about their budget and their goals and their dreams. I help them work towards that. And it has grown and it has changed and it has evolved. And that's what businesses do. So let's get to the income part of that, because I know you're really interested in that. And keep in mind that this is my side income. This is not my full-time job. I was bringing home about $1,500 a month. When I talk about what I bring home, that is my gross pay. So I still have things like expenses and taxes that I have to pay, but I'm just gonna stick with gross numbers to make it easy. And that might not sound like a lot of money, just depending on where you are in your life, but to me, that was everything, because that helped replace a lot of the income that I had lost. And some of you might think, oh my God, that is a ton of money. Which is why something that you're gonna hear over and over again on my channel is the benefits of having a side income and having a side business. You can completely have this too. So if you're working full-time and you're thinking about starting a side business and need some ideas, check out this video. It's somewhere up here about how to start a side business while you're working full-time. I think you're gonna get a lot of information out of it. My extra income stream number 2 is having an e-commerce store. This one you are really gonna get a kick out of, because I only make $25 a month from this store. And I left this in here because it's part of my journey. Everybody has to start from zero somewhere. Not all of my income streams are gonna have a ton of money. And I'm sure if those super awesome influencers that are making millions of dollars started with this kind of video, you would see that it's not all that impressive. And it's really relatable and real, but I wanted to document it. There is so much potential in this, and so I don't want to give it any discredit or undermine it, because I worked really hard on this and I had some really big dreams. Didn't quite work out the way it planned, and that's part of the realism, is that you're gonna start businesses and they're not gonna succeed the way you think they are. And sometimes they're just late bloomers and they're gonna take some time to grow, and that's okay. There shouldn't be any shame in this game of trying to do better for yourself. This business is actually passive at this point. And when I say passive, you're gonna hear this word around YouTube a lot, and it's a really exciting word because it makes it sound like you can get all this money for nothing, and that's just not how it works. I had to do a ton of work in the beginning to get this e-commerce store started, and it has things like t-shirts and mugs. I had this amazing idea. It just didn't work out the way I thought it would. But I will tell you, I haven't touched that business in at least 6 months, and just yesterday, I got a notification that I got $92 in income from this store. And so that's after the merch costs, that's after my taxes, $92 of profit in my account. And you might be thinking, $92 this month? Well, why are you only making $25 a month? Well, I took an average because some months I get sales, some months I don't. And I still have expenses to pay for. I still have email accounts to pay for and a website to pay for that constantly runs whether I make sales or not. And the goal is to be profitable, not just by a couple dollars, but to be able to sustain yourself. It's still positive income in your pocket. And I guess to be fair, consider this hobby income at this point, but there's so much potential. So I'm gonna keep this one on the list and hold on to it because I can always re-upload things, update things, and continue to grow this business. Hopefully it takes off. Hopefully I'll have another good update for you the next time I do one of these videos. So we'll see. If you guys could do me a huge, huge favor, the more people that see this video, the more my channel can get out there and I can actually help people own their finances and elevate their life. That is my goal. I'm here to make videos for you. Please like this video, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I really appreciate you being here. Back to the video. My third source of income is house hacking. When you're a homeowner and you own your home and you have extra rooms in your house, you can rent out that extra space to someone and have a roommate, and it's a win-win where you help someone else who needs a place to live and it helps you financially as well. Now I understand that not everybody can do this and not everybody wants to do this, quite frankly. When my husband and I were looking to buy our house, we specifically found this property and it had a rental suite, and that's our downstairs daylight basement. Has 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, amazing 12-foot ceilings. I mean, it's incredible. We put in a brand new kitchen, and I should probably stop talking right now because it's not a rental ad. You want to know how much income I make from this. We actually helped out a friend, and this person was paying us $1,100 a month. In our area where we live, rent was going at the time for $1,700 a month. Now, we didn't charge that amount. If you add everything up so far, I have $2,625 worth of extra income that I was bringing in every single month. But this income stream didn't start right away. So in 2019, we bought the house, we renovated it. By the time we were ready to rent, the pandemic hit, and I wasn't too sure if I wanted to have other people in my house. And so this income stream actually waited until 2021. But I would say if you're a good landlord, really do your homework, do your research. You're also gonna wanna stay on top of all of the legal laws to protect yourself. Of course, make sure you get everything in writing so you're protected too. There's a lot of risks and things to consider when you're renting out your home to someone you don't really know. And if you're not comfortable, don't feel bad and don't do it. But if you are comfortable making this kind of side income, I think it's a fantastic way to make extra money, and it also provides housing to someone who needs it. It's a win-win. This next stream of income drives me crazy, and not in a good way. I don't know if you've heard this, but I've heard this so many times, and a lot of the influencers will list investments as one of their income streams, but then when I'm listening, they say, well, I buy and hold, and I'm not actually making any money on it. It's like, well, why are you including it as an income stream then? You're not actually making any money from this. That's why I have this as a potential income stream, and I also buy and hold, and any dividends or interest that I receive on the stocks that I own, I'm just reinvesting it back into the stock so that it's gonna grow and grow and grow. It is not an income stream for me, at least not yet. I'm not gonna take this as income until I'm close to retirement. So anytime you hear this come up, investments as an income stream, maybe think twice about whether they're actually making money on this or not. Chances are they're not, and they're just holding it like I am. Just keep that in mind. I did want to be transparent that I do have investments, I do have dividends that I'm getting on these investments, but I am not taking a single penny from these. I'm not making any money on them right now. I'm just taking advantage of the growth potential and the return that I could probably get over time, because these are going to continue to grow, and then I'll be able to profit on them later on. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot thought about this one and I wanted to put it as a potential because I am still new to YouTube. I have almost been on here for 30 days now, and I'm planning to make a 30-day YouTube update because I don't really see those kinds of videos out there. If you're interested in that, let me know in the comments below. I do want to track my progress because I am planning to get my channel monetized. My goal is to do that by the end of this year, and I only consider this one income stream. So this is another thing that kind of drives me crazy about the other YouTube influencers out there that are saying, oh, I have all these income streams from YouTube. If your YouTube channel goes down, you lose all of those streams of income. So for me, I only see YouTube as one source of income, and you can diversify a little bit here and there. What do I mean by that? Well, when you're on YouTube, there's so many ways that you can bring in income through your one channel, right? There's ad revenues, probably the most common. There's sponsorships, affiliate links, e-courses, merchandise, coaching, mentoring. I mean, there's so many things that you can do on YouTube depending on how you want your business to go. And this is a business for a lot of these creators out there. You can do all of those things or you can do one of those things. When you get monetized, and it takes 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time to get monetized. Just to give you an idea of how much work goes into making YouTube videos, it's taking me about 19 hours each time I make a video. And you're not gonna see a return for quite some time. As long as you're putting out good content and you're making really good videos, you will hit those milestones sooner rather than later. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. See you next time.